Okay, so today's lesson goes with yesterday's when we're talking about the arithmetic sequence, but we talk about the recursive formula. So yesterday we learned what we call the new formula, or I guess they call it the old formula. This would be considered the new formula, but in truth be told, there's not a real formula to it, so I'll show you what I mean. The recursive formula is another way to write the old formula, the one we talked about yesterday, but it's just a little simpler. So if I look at this, okay, when I'm writing the recursive formula, we first give the first term in the sequence, okay, that's the first number they give us. And then our formula itself is just telling us what the common difference is, okay? So let me explain what I mean. If I look at this first one, you can write a recursive formula by looking at the first term and understanding the pattern. So first things first, the first term is -3 because that's the first term in the sequence. The common difference is the pattern. So from -3 to +2, that's adding 5. From 2 to 7, that's adding 5. From 7 to 12, that's adding 5. So my common difference is 5. So here's my new formula. I mean, it's a lot simpler than yesterday, but I'll show you how to write it. So my formula is a sub n minus 1, and then the common difference is adding 5. And that's it, okay? And then n is greater than or equal to is the second term and up. So it would just be greater than or equal to 2, okay? But, I mean, that's all it is just this formula and then my first term. So let's practice this. I know it's going to be a little weird, but here's where we're going to focus. We're going to write this. That's all. And give us the first term. That's all we're going to be doing. So if I look at number 1, my first term is 16. The common difference, so from 16 to 10, that's subtracting 6. From 10 to 4, that's subtracting 6. So my common difference is -6. So how I write my new formula is a sub n equals a sub n minus 1. My common difference here is -6. That's it, okay? So here, my first term is -8. The common difference from -8 to -3 is +5. From -3 to 2 is +5. From 2 to 7 is adding 5. So my common difference is 5. And how I write my formula is a sub n is a sub n minus 1 plus 5. That's all. Number 3 is the first term is -3. The common difference from -3 to +14 is adding 11. Or no, that's not right. Adding 17. From 14 to 31 is adding 17. From 31 to 48 is adding 17. So my common difference is 17. So my new formula is a sub n is a sub n minus 1 plus 17. That's it. Number 4, the first term is 25. The common difference, so from 25 to 35 is adding 10, adding 10, adding 10, adding 10. So common difference is 10. My new formula is a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 plus 10. Number 5, my first term is 8. I am subtracting 3 each time, so my common difference is -3. So a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 minus 3. Number 6, I'm adding 4 each time. So my first term is 1, but my common difference is 4. So my new formula is a sub n minus 1 plus 4, my common difference. Now, the thing with the recursive formula, and this is what makes it different from yesterday, is the recursive formula we do not use for finding the 20th term or the 100th term or the 1000th term. We have to use yesterday's formula to find the millionth term, like long way down the list. The recursive formula is just a way to write the rule, but it's not really a formula that we use to find a term. So let me show you what it means. If I were to give you this setup right here, okay? And so they could give you this formula on your EOC, but you just have to know how to read it. So a sub 1 refers to the first term, okay? And then this rule right here, which we've been practicing writing, all it tells you is what the common difference is. And the common difference is minus 12 for this pattern. All right, so if I look at this, we're just going to find the first 5 terms in our list. So what's the first term? 7. Okay. All we are going to do each time is subtract 12. So what's 7 minus 12? Negative 5. Then I take negative 5 and subtract 12. What's negative 5 minus 12? That's negative 17. Then I take negative 17 and subtract 12. That's negative 29. Then I take negative 29 and subtract 12, and that's negative 41. So all we have done is found the first 5 terms by subtracting 12 each time, starting with 7. So it's not really a formula. It's just a rule, I guess you can call it. A way to write our rule, and it just tells me what the first term is and what the common difference is. That's it. So if I look at the next one, they gave me the first term is negative 10. And what am I doing each time? Well, the common difference is adding 3 each time. So negative 10 plus 3 is negative 7. Negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. And negative 1 plus 3 is positive 2. So there's my first 5 terms. Last one. Okay, they gave me my first term is 17. And my common difference is minus 4. So 17 minus 4 is 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. And 5 minus 4 is 1. So it's not a true formula. It's just a way to write the rule. So this would not help me if I were to try to find the 100th term or the 1,000,000th term. This is just to help me find the next 5 terms or the next one. So it's just a way to write the rule.